Oh my god, that light is blinding this shot so bad. There we go. Anyways, what's going on, everybody? It is PJ here, along with the sexiest skateboarder in the South, Curtis. We're here doing another movie in the car review for you. This is, I think this is our fifth one now?
I don't know.
Fifth or sixth one. Guys, we just saw the brand new Jurassic World Dominion. We're here for premiere night at the movies. We are literally just leaving the movie theater now. I start these. I'm gonna let you start. What did you think?
Out of the new trilogy, the World trilogy, it's my favorite out of the three. First one was dope. Second one was like, but this one was pretty solid. It did more than, with all due respect, the sequel trilogy in Star Wars managed to do. But no, it was sweet. I had a good time. It's a fun movie.
It's a very popcorny movie.
Oh yeah, it's
a Hollywood blockbuster for sure.
Yeah, I feel like the original Jurassic Park doesn't exist anymore. Like, what? I don't really know how I'm wording that. Like, the way Jurassic Park was originally was just...
I felt like it was a thriller and it was very well paced.
Yeah. It was good. It was good. They'll never beat the first one, ever. That was just such a cinematic marvel. But it's a fun movie. I totally recommend. If you're a fan of the series, totally go see it. If you like dinosaurs, go see it. If you like Chris Pratt, go see it. It's pretty funny how he goes from, like, Parks and Rec to training velociraptors. It's a funny transition. But yeah, it was a good movie.
On a 1 to 10, what would you give it?
I think 7.5. 7.5. It's not my favorite movie I've ever seen, but I had a blast. It was fun. I think it didn't get higher of a score because I really don't think it did anything really innovative for cinema. I don't think there was really anything innovative that happened, especially when you're comparing it to the original Jurassic Park, where the innovations there were completely groundbreaking. This kind of just felt like another Jurassic movie.
Okay, so in comparison, how overall the original trilogy to this trilogy, what would you rate the original trilogy compared to this?
Well, I mean, the original trilogy's a 10. Straight up. The third Jurassic Park's a little iffy. A lot of people didn't like the second.
I wasn't a fan of the second.
I love the Lost
I
World
thought
Jurassic
the third
Park.
one was better than the second one.
I loved the Lost World Jurassic Park. That movie was really cool. Just like the scenery, having the T-Rex come into the city. Mommy, there's a monster outside my window. And there's just a T-Rex eating the kid's dog. I thought the second one was beautiful. I mean, the first one's 10 out of 10. Second one's like 9 out of 10. Third one's like, I don't know, 8, 7 or 8. But yeah, I mean, like I say, this one, it was just it's just another Jurassic movie. There was nothing crazy. There was nothing groundbreaking, I guess.
I get you.
Yeah. But it was fun. There's teeth and people die.
Yeah, there was, I feel like in this one, a lot less people died.
Yeah.
I feel like in this one...
There was the guy on the scooter.
Yep.
Spoiler.
And I definitely think that the story of this one was definitely more about the animals.
Oh, yeah.
Right? It was very more focused on the animals. It was less... Like, don't get me wrong, like, the science-y, like, bad guys were there. But I felt like it was very directed about the animals. It was about what can we do to save these animals.
Well, that was Fallen Kingdom, too.
True. Like, Fallen Kingdom was more about how are we going to integrate them. I feel like this one is, okay, we're 5 years later. We're integrated with the dinosaurs. They showed the recap of, like, the people dying, how many people die a year from dinosaur attacks and stuff. And I felt like it made it very real and very grounded by them doing that. And being like, okay, so this is what a world would be like if the Cretaceous period was here with us.
Now this.
Yeah, pretty much. So I liked that. I thought the opening of it set the tone. It was very much like, okay, like, no, these dinosaurs are integrated in our society. And I thought the beginning with having that bookended very nicely with the little girl feeding the compy. So, like, you saw the newsreel at the beginning, and then right at the end, how, he was like, oh my god, like, instead of feeding ducks at the pond, you're feeding dinosaurs. Like, I thought that was a very nice touch to seeing how they integrate into our ecosystem.
Don't get eaten.
Yeah, pretty much. I loved it. I thought this movie was awesome. I hands down way better than Fallen Kingdom.
Facts.
And don't get me wrong, Fallen Kingdom isn't a bad movie per se. It's just not a fun movie, I guess. It's a very weird pacing issues with Fallen Kingdom. I thought this movie was paced very well. I like the mixing of the old guard and the new guard, so I thought, like, having the original trilogy characters mix with the new trilogy characters, I thought that was done very well.
I think the problem with Fallen Kingdom, because where Dominion is awesome. Like, the movie's great. But I feel like Fallen Kingdom was just a weird way to get there. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Like,
I agree.
The end of Fallen Kingdom, I was just like, bruh, that's how you're gonna let this happen, huh? Okay. It was interesting. But the results of it in this movie were cool. Like, this movie was, like I say, it was a fun wrap-up. They did good with it. But it was just, like, Fallen Kingdom was a little weird.
And I like the callbacks, too, to, like, some of the original trilogy and some of the new trilogy, like, with the Indoraptors. And then the, with Ian and Grant and everybody. Like, I thought the callbacks were nice, especially with him, like, with grabbing the hat in the middle of the fight with one of the dinos. Like, I thought that was a very nice call. And then with Ian crawling into the truck with the T-Rex like they did in the first one, they called back to that here, and I thought that was very cool.
They did good. And Jeeps. There's Jeeps.
Yep, there are Jeeps. I feel like this one felt more like a Jurassic Park movie than Fallen Kingdom did.
I agree.
Go
see it.
If I had to give it a score, I would probably give it... I think I'd rate it a little higher than you. Not much higher, but I would say probably an 8.
It's fair.
Fun movie. Very fun movie. I'm very grateful we got to see it on premiere night, which was pretty cool. So I had a blast. I thought it was a good time. I think, especially if y'all are fans of the original Jurassic Park series, I think you should go check this out, because this is the conclusion to the whole thing. This is
until they need money. Until somebody needs money.
Yeah,
it's
pretty
the
much.
End.
Just like how Saw was supposed to end 5 years ago.
You never saw that coming. Hey.
Spoiler alert, there's an emu dinosaur. It made me very happy. Because I love emus. My friend Stephanie knows very well I like emus.
Or was it an
so
ostrich?
That was for her.
It might have been an ostrich.
Oh, and yeah, they had an ostrich dino too. So that was fun. But yeah, no, you guys should go watch it. I think our next movie review is probably gonna be, I don't know, probably Thor: Love and Thunder. I think that will probably be our next one.
Natalie Portman has buff arms.
So yeah, Natalie Portman turned into Abby from The Last of Us Part 2.
Now how I am about my buff arms.
So clearly, if you guys have been following our Last of Us buff arms were quite a topic of conversation. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. This is our random ass review of Jurassic Park Dominion.
Jurassic World.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
Prestige Worldwide.
Boats and hoes. So yeah, that's how we're ending this, guys. We love you all. Thank you all for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.